Frank. So we're outside today for our little meeting. It is day number 28 of the series, and I've got a topic for you guys that I kind of want to get on here and talk about. We're here with Frank and Charlie. I don't know if that's their names, but I figured we'd give them names while we're here. What's up, Frank? Okay, so anyways, so I want to talk a little bit today about having a game plan. I think having a game plan is extremely important, and no matter what the venture is, in your life, you got to have some type of game plan. Important note to that though, I think it's important for you to always expect the unexpected and to expect things to change as your game plan progresses. There's always going to be hiccups in the road, and there's always going to be things that come up that might alter the course. You need some help? Whether you do content, whether you want to start a business, whether you want to create music, whether you just want to, save money, buy a house, and so on and so forth. Create a game plan. Don't go through life without some type of idea of how you want to get what you want to get. There's lots of people that say they want, but there's not a lot of people that build a full idea, and I've done that before, as I'm sure some of you guys have done that as well. But have a game plan, and one thing I wanted to add to having a game plan is expect that game plan to change over time. If you know me, I'm a very big advocate for writing. I'm a big advocate for writing stuff down. It's good to always write stuff down so that you have a reference point. And you can always go back to your ideas, whether they're ideas from years ago, new ideas that aren't complete that you want to work on over time, things of that nature. I really highly recommend everybody write things down, whether they're ideas, memories, plans to do something. Write down ways to execute your ideas. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? These guys are so cool. But have a game plan. It's important to have a game plan, and then on top of having a game plan, it's important to always be looking for ways to execute. Not only ways to execute, new opportunities that present themselves. If you're somebody that's hungry for success, those opportunities will present themselves. It does take time. One thing about opportunities presenting themselves, some people call it luck, but you can put yourself in situations to get opportunities. And it would suck to be somebody that is driven and motivated to be successful and to not be able to hop on an opportunity when it does present itself. It's important to be ready. It's important to stay on your toes. And it's important to be kind of looking for those pathways that become open to you over time. And as those opportunities open and some opportunities close, it's important to be keeping track of this stuff. Not only is it important to be keeping track of this stuff, it's important to make sure that you learn from what you're doing so that you're not making the same mistakes over and over. I've done that before, and trust me, that is not somewhere you want to be. You don't want to be making the same mistake over and over and expecting a different result, because that is literally the reason, or that is literally the definition of psychotic. But yeah, have a game plan. Have a game plan. Always be looking for new ways to execute. Always be looking for things that you can add to that game plan to build your odds of becoming successful in whatever alley that is. Like I said, whether that's music, content, business, saving money for a house, whatever the case may be. life is always changing, and if your life is not changing, give yourself a little chin rub, buddy. You want some water? Here you go. That would suck to be poked by one of those things. Oh my gosh. That's like being impaled. It's crazy being around big animals because I don't think Frank knows how powerful he is. I really don't. Have a game plan. Be looking for ways to evolve that game plan over time. Be looking for opportunities to present themselves and hop on them to the best of your ability when they do. I'm sure many of you guys that I'm sure many of the people that you guys look up to in whatever venture that they are successful in, they didn't get successful on their first try, and I'm sure that they didn't get successful in their first venture. You know, it takes time to learn what you're good at, and it takes time to learn where you want to be good at. And that normally will always be changing throughout your life. Create a game plan, figure out how to execute that game plan, and you're off to the races. Have a game plan, figure out and learn how to execute that game plan, work on getting better at what you're doing, and be willing to fail and then keep going and learn from your mistakes. I think we're going to end it here. This is going to be video number 28. I hope you guys had a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys tomorrow for day number 29. Bye, Frank. Moo.